Next up we have Green Watcher. Not that. This. Green Watcher. So what does Green Watcher do? We got like poison and double. Okay, so this is the thing. This is the thing I was talking about. So if we find a floor 1. Oh right, so we played. Yeah, so today's weird because we did. So we're doing the ahead by 2, the offset by 2 thing. So we kind of played the same combination backwards and forwards 2 times. So when we were playing Purple Silent, which is the sort of flipped version of this, we got offered a pressure points on floor 1, and I was thinking, oh man, so Silent has Burst and Nightmare, so I could play a bunch of pressure points, and I didn't end up taking it, and it's probably still not good, but now that thought is stuck in my head. I think probably the best combo for that is like Red Watcher or maybe Purple Defect, because Ironclad and Defect have really good recursion tools. Probably Defect actually. Probably yeah. Probably either Purple Defect or Blue Watcher is the best combination for pressure points. All right, let's get into it. Time for a challenge. Watcher is great for these challenges because Watcher has stance changing, which is crazy strong for Act 1, and so you're generally able to get through the early fights without too much problem. And we don't get an AL bonus when we're doing this challenge, so getting through early fights is a huge challenge. Probably want to do this 3-fight route with 2 question marks and a fire before the elite. That seems really good. I would love to go right and get these extra fires, but then we get no more elites in the act, which is probably not what we want. So we'll probably go left and maybe get 3. Maybe just get 2. Okay. I think just Calm Defend, take 3 is fine. I guess I will Miracle out a strike just to break 1. And I'll break this one because his life total goes below 9. So now we could Eruption Strike, but then this guy hits us really hard. Wrath Phantasmical, yeah, sure. Quadruple damage. It all kind of depends on what our floor 1 reward is, though. It's hard to speculate. So if we Wrath, we have 3 energy left. We could triple defend and take 1. It's kind of a weird line. We have a guaranteed strike next turn. Yeah, let's try it. If we get 2 strikes, we can kill him through his armor. Sweet. Oh, the thing I said wasn't true. We did get floor 1 pressure points. It's up against Dagger Spray, though. See you later, Ragnarok. Dagger Spray is so good. Also, Dagger Spray in Wrath mode? Jeez. Let's just do more push-ups. I want to do more push-ups. All right. Yeah, I think it has to be Dagger Spray here, unfortunately. Dagger Spray is so good. It's really helpful in the hard pool hallway fights, particularly. And against sentries, I suppose. I feel like I found a really good balance with the channel points to reward costs, where people are like not making me exercise all the time anymore. The first stream was like every single card reward, but now it's like every once in a while, which is kind of where I want it. We could remove a card. We could upgrade Dagger Spray. Dagger Spray does an incredible amount of damage. If you're in Wrath mode, my god, 24 AoE damage. It's like a Inferno. I guess everyone's saving for playtest. I don't know. Do we Miracle at a Strike? I think no. Vigilance seems good. We could Eruption Dagger Spray right now. Is that lethal? It is, actually. What a crazy card. We have access to some poison. Poison, I think, is one of those, is sort of a trap here. And I know, who was it? I think it was Yvonne who was really excited about Green Defect because of the, like, Poison and Frost Orb sort of end of turn synergy stuff. But I think, like, both Orb synergies and Poison are a bit of a trap when you're doing combos, because you don't see as many cards as you normally would from the class, right? So you don't see you see half as many Poison cards, right? And Poison decks are like pretty reliant on finding specifically Catalyst a lot of the time. And so we're sort of half as likely to see Catalyst because we're seeing Watcher cards instead. So I'm a little bit hesitant to like go in hard for Poison, but Poison Stab is just good by itself. You don't need much to make Poison Stab good. And I do think Poison Stab is probably the best card here. Crescendo's nice. I think we'll go with Poison Stab. Darn. We can triple defend and take 3. And we can fit into Poison Stab 2. Poison Stab does 9 and then 11 and then 12. And then it's done. So it doesn't quite kill Spike Slime. Which is too bad. Maybe we just Poison Stab the big one and wait for Dagger Spray. Seems reasonable. There's the Dagger Spray. This strike could block for 6, or 2 strikes could block for 8. So I guess blocking for 8's better. It's kind of weird to leave somebody at 1, but... Adrenaline's great. Pretty much every deck wants Adrenaline, so... I guess we grab it. Tranquility's okay too. Adrenaline's way too good, isn't it? We've already done our easy pool fights, so let's take a question mark. Ooh, Upgrade Shrine. I think the main considerations here are Poison Stab or Eruption. Let's do Eruption. With Adrenaline, we're going to be drawing a lot of cards, and if you're drawing a lot of cards, you probably want to go into Eruption and use a bunch of cards to win the fight, and that's easier if Eruption is cheaper. Alright, we're pretty healthy here, so I think we can Smith. Although we have to fight 2 elites in a row, huh? If we want to do that. So actually, can we get value out of resting? We get full value exactly out of resting. We go to full health. What time is it? I don't know what time it is. I feel like you've done this what time is it thing repeatedly, and I just like I've just whiffed on it every time. I'm like, what's happening? Oh, it's exercise time. I see. Wait, no, that's troll fun. Yeah, I think I like blocking and dagger spray. I guess I'll poison stab this front guy. Oh, coconut time. I see. I don't know where she is. We'll have to go find her. Let's go. Let's get her. I almost picked her up out of a sunspot, but she's just like resting in a like perfect little ball, and like I could wake her up, it'd be fine. But I wanted to ask you if that's how you wanted your coconut to be used, because I can get her the next time she's up and active as well, if that's what you want. I think I probably won't do push-ups for the next one because my arms are getting tired. Is it worth Miracle on Strike? Miracles you should generally use early in the Sentry fight, because after the first shuffle, your the like mana density of your deck will be low. So I think I do like Strike here. I do know where the redeem thing is, but I'm not close to that at the moment. So I'll get coconut when she's walking around, if that's okay. Okay. So we could go into Eruption and kill this front sentry, and then block for 5 and take 15. Or, oh wait, we could block for 10, because the Eruption gives us energy. It is possible to refund. If we don't go into Eruption, then we are taking 20. We can block for 10. And do 6 damage, leaving him at 9. We can also block with Weak Potion, because he took the poison onto the artifact charge. We could kill the back one, yes. We could kill the back one and weaken the front one. That's kind of cute. The problem with Eruption, though, is we're about to shuffle, and if Vigilance isn't like near the top of that shuffle, Eruption is going to cost us a lot of health. So I think we're just going to double defend, punch the front one, and weaken him. It's kind of a chicken shit line, but we've got a lot of health, but we need to keep it, you know. We could count on Dagger Spray next turn, but I think I'll just make sure that we have lethal, or try and give ourselves another out at lethal. Yeah, see, we would have been in Wrath that turn, so we would have taken 20 extra damage. It's pretty dangerous to be in Wrath in this fight. So here we could get into Wrath and do an extra 12 damage, so it would be 21, not enough to kill back Sentry. I think we just poison the front one and chill. We have Dagger Spray coming up next turn. Dagger Spray Strike is 18 damage. So we have like exactly 30 damage over the next 2 turns. So I think we're just planning on killing this front one. Yeah, Vigilance wasn't until the very bottom. We would have literally died if we'd gone into Eruption there. I think it's just Vigilance, Dagger Spray. We do have to draw a strike to kill that front one, but we're at least walking for 8 this turn. Nope. Take 5. Okay, now I think it's time to go nuts. We can Eruption, Strike Poison Stab on the back one to kill him, and block for 10. And then most likely draw an attack next turn. So let me just make sure this is lethal. So it's 24 from these. Yeah, it's definitely lethal. Oh, wait, we can kill both. Okay. Alright, lost a ton of health. That's kind of to be expected. He's just lucky good? What are we doing here? We can't get Silent Relics, so we can't get, like, Wrist Blade, which is really good with Just Lucky. We can do Shiv stuff. Maybe we should take Empty Body. We've got some good attacks. It's nice to have a stance exit. I really like Just Lucky, though. Just Lucky and then find Weaves is pretty good. Just Lucky also blocks against Gremlin Nub. People like Empty Body, huh? I mean, I like Empty Body too. I think these are all pickable. Even you may be unaware, but that's my wife. I don't know. Maybe you're considering her your mom. I don't know what your relationship is, but it's pretty weird for me for her to be someone's mom because I don't have any kids. Unless I'm stream daddy, I guess that could be okay too. It's a lot of responsibility for me. Yeah, Empty Body or Just Lucky, I think are my two ones. I don't think I like Blade Dance. I think Just Lucky's pretty good. That's okay. Excellent. Get to be stream dead. This is the day I've always dreamed for. Oh my god, what? Shoot, I committed to a 2 elites in a row line, and gremlins are like, gotcha! Get him! Crap. Okay, so if we're weak next turn, how much damage does Dagger Spray do? It does 8 AoE damage. Yeah, if I talk to the hand, Blade Dance is really good, that's true. Talk to the hand makes Shivs way better. Talk to the hand is so hard to find, though. Like, yeah. Watcher decks always want to talk to the hand. Well, we might die here. This is a pretty dangerous situation. So, our max damage is 15. So we could kill Sneaky Gremlin, which makes this seem a lot less lethal. So it's like, kill Sneaky Gremlin, go into Vigilance, take 2. Yeah, I think that's probably right. Two is not going to be the end of it, though. We are not out of this fight by a mile. We just got weakened and frailed. We can Eruption and kill Fat Gremlin, I think. So that's, yeah, I'm pretty sure that can work pretty well. And then double defend. Take 4. Do some damage to Shield Gremlin. And set up for Dagger Spray next turn. That seems right. You're not Dagger Spray, but I'll be in Wrath mode, so it'll be good. I guess we're taking 3. Oh, we got 1 block from Talk to the, or not Talk to the Hand, but the little attack, whatever it's called. All right, Frail has worn off, so now we have 0 chill, or weak wore off. Okay, regen pot's really good. Regen pot's nice. Do we need Consecrate? I think we have Dagger Spray plus, so we're probably good. Second chance at Pressure Points. Maybe we should have picked it. Pressure Points burst would have been crazy. We could still do it. It's a card. It's only floor 8. We're not like hardcore committed. We had to take some stuff to solve elite fights, but we're pretty open now. We can beat the elite fight with pressure points for sure. We also have a courier. So finding stuff is a little bit easier. Card removing is a little bit easier. Let's go for it. I never get good pressure points decks, but maybe this is the way to make it work. Get a burst or a nightmare or something. Suddenly it's crazy good. Bottled dagger spray? Is that a thing? Bottled eruption? Probably not. I think I'll take bottled dagger spray. Strike or coin out vigilance. We don't want to use miracle on any other turn. And if we ever need the energy from eruption... Eruption is decosted though, so I think we just take the damage. Do we need regen pot this fight? So he's hitting us for 8 and then 24. If we regen pot, we heal for 9 by then. So regen pot is the difference between dying and not dying. So let's drink it. We probably won't get to heal for the full amount, the full 15, but that's okay. Do we adrenaline to find more strikes? Hey Mafatha, stream's going good. This is the 3rd character, which means that none of them died in Act 1, but like, I haven't won with any of them. So the best way this turn goes is Eruption, Just Lucky, Adrenaline, find 2 strikes and kill him? Does that kill him? So it's 9 plus 6 is 15 plus 24 is 39, so no, not even close. And then we're trapped in Eruption. But if we don't do it, what are we doing this turn? Is it just lucky? It seems really slow. But if we take 16 and then 48 next turn, we're definitely dead. Like, we don't have enough damage. So if we play all the attacks here with Eruption, then we play Eruption Just Lucky, so that's 9 plus 6 is 15, plus 12 times 3 is 36. So 15 plus 36 is 51, plus pressure points is actually lethal. Because of the 2 damage from the... So I think we have to do it. So we take 16 here, but we kill him before the end of next turn. Yep. Getting rid of a defend makes that guaranteed. Okay, cool. So we don't have to adrenaline here. We just draw all the cards and play them all next turn. It's 4 energy, but we kept Miracle for this, so we're fine. Nope, no defending required. Just straight murder. Alright, Regal Pill is really nice because we're about to go rest. And we took a bunch of damage. Noxious Fumes? It's nice for removing artifact charges. It's AoE. We do need to remove artifact charges if we're going to be pressure pointing. Pressure pointing? Using pressure points. Pointing out people's pressure. So I think I like Noxious Fumes. It's also just, you know, some damage. Okay, we're resting here. Get a bunch of extra health. Get to go fight another elite. Go into a shop with a bunch of money. Seems great. This is a pretty decent wake up. I was thinking we would try to wake him up with pressure points. Pressure points also goes through armor, right? Yeah, they just lose HP. Oh, maybe it was right to defend there. Did I have extra energy? I think I did. I think you're right. I think we would have saved, like, what was it? 2 health there if we would have defended. So I think we wait this turn and we don't wake him up. So we just vigilance. because we want to develop pressure points and noxious fumes. Hey, there they are. Ideally, we would get pressure points next turn, but like, let's not get too greedy. Okay, Strike doesn't actually do anything because he's still got his armor on. Let's draw some cards. Just lucky, it's not great here. I think we're just blocking. Trying to get back to pressure points without dying. I think you get 2. He gets 3 strength after, I think it's Ascension 8. Whichever one is, the second elites are tougher. Or wait, maybe it's Ascension 3? Maybe it's Ascension 18, I don't know. One of these Ascensions that makes the elites harder makes him gain 3 strength instead of 2. Alright, pressure points is taken off. Just Lucky does basically nothing after you've been debuffed in the Lagavulin fight. Which is sad. Dagger Spray also gets hit twice, but it's still better than a regular attack. It seems like it's likely to be worth it to Miracle Out Strike now. We're probably trying to kill next turn. And it doesn't look like a turn is likely where we have more things than we can play. Even if we get Eruption, Double Strike, Pressure Points, I think we can play them all. And even if we just draw Pressure Points, we win, so... is Eruption Strike lethal? If it's 15 plus 12? Yeah. Yeah, the only way it could be non-lethal if it was less than 11 damage, and it certainly isn't, so... There you go. Well, that hurt. Duality is totally worth it, though. Duality is so good. Oh my god, Duality with Shivs? Are you kidding me? Oops, I have Regal Pillow selected. Duality is nuts. Love me some Duality. We picked Just Lucky, too, so we're in good shape for that. Pressure Points totally does not participate, which is sad. Backflip makes that really good. Backflip and a bunch of zero-cost attacks. Yeah, Watcher's got the zero-cost attacks. Silence got the backflip. Let's put them together. I guess Sanctity is actually... That's sad that Sanctity is just, like, better than backflip at doing what backflip does. It's just like... It's backflip, but slightly better. It is conditional, though. And we might have trouble meeting that condition, but I don't think we will. Because we have the Miracle, so we'll be okay. So I guess we'll take a strictly better backflip, despite the fact that this is what Silent does. I guess we go to the store, right? We have Courier, so our costs are slightly lower, so it's like we have I don't know how to phrase this. How much extra gold do we have? Whatever. There's some extra gold. We could take a Orrery again, but it hurt us so recently. I just don't know if I can trust anymore. Flurry of Blows seems nice. Did we take a stance exit? We didn't. We were offered one and chat said to take it, but I didn't do it. Yeah, Horn's great. Probably taking Horn. We can't afford much else if we take Horn. We can't even afford Acrobatics. We're off by 1. We could take Horn Flurry of Blows, though. And Flurry of Blows seems like an obvious pick for a Duality deck. What else here could we take? We could take Reflex Acrobatics and really go ham. Reflex Acrobatics Flurry of Blows. I feel like Acrobatics should draw you back Weaves. I feel like the thing that Acrobatics does is the same as the thing that Scrying does. And people are very excited about the Gremlin Horn. I mean, I like Gremlin Horn too, but... There's a lot of fights where it's useless. There's also Glass Knife. Glass Knife's pretty good. I think I'm just taking these, though. Oh my god, I totally forgot it was going to get replaced by another relic. I don't think we made any huge mistakes, but... yeah, this is fine. Missing out on Unceasing Tap this run. It's okay. Missed out on a stance exit. Well, we can't block, so I guess let's do some damage. I guess just lucky blocks, so we should play it last. Get that temporary dex. Are we trying to split next turn, or are we trying to block next turn? I think I'll leave Vigilance in case we're trying to block. I don't really know right now. Okay, so he splits at 35, so we want to leave him at 36, which means we're doing 10 damage, which means like Flurry of Blows, Vigilance, Strike. Oh wait, we're doing an extra 4 damage, sorry. So we want to do exactly 10, so it's just Strike. Strike Vigilance this turn. And then we blow him up next turn. Sure. Ooh. Okay, so duality. Outmaneuver? Dagger Throw helps us play a lot of attacks, set things up. Do we need more damage though? I don't think so. Maybe we just skip this. Nah, I think I'll take Dagger Throw. I think we're a little bit behind for damage. Then we're going to rest here. We went above 36, but that's okay. Basically had to happen. Alright, let's defend Sanctity. Maybe we should have Poison Stabbed first. To get the extra dex. What's Adrenaline? Let's see what we got. What do you mean by it? Fleshed out the next turn idea? Silent doesn't really do any end of turn stuff. I think we want to play defend. We could play an attack first to get one more block. But then we'd have to miracle out the Noxious Fumes, because I definitely want to play Noxious Fumes. But if the attack is Poison Stab, then we get a lot of poison going. Yeah, I don't think we want to miss Poison Stab in the first shuffle. It's pretty important to our damage. So let's play it all. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's true. They did do some next turn stuff. Alright, Pressure Points is the other way we're scaling up our damage. And Flurry of Blows is the third way we're scaling up our damage. This deck's got some plans. Got some ideas going on. I think we're just trying to block this turn. Waiting for our poison to tick and pressure points to draw, stuff like that. Wait, the duality thing flashed twice when Dagger Spray went, but I only got one dex. I thought for a second maybe I got 2 decks, but the duality icon definitely flashed twice. I don't want defend for next turn. Alright, we definitely can't skip pressure points. Let's do pressure points and Sanctity. I don't want to Dagger Throw because I want to be able to play Poison Stab every time I see it. So let's just play Strike. I'm just playing this. And then just these two. I think in this order too. We don't really want to draw more cards that we can't play. So in that way, Sanctity is even better than Backflip because you can choose not to draw with it. There's some Watcher cards that are just like straight up better than other class cards, and I don't understand why that's the case. I did that in slightly the wrong order, so I missed a couple block there. And it looks like we died because of it. I literally just talked about that and did exactly the same thing, but it didn't matter because we died. Yeah, we were too slow. Didn't get enough pressure points, didn't get enough poison. Those really build on themselves, so wasn't ballsy enough to go into eruption mode in this fight. And died. Also, I'm very hungry, so I'm a little bit distracted. It was a long stream. Okay, I think this this combo has a lot more potential than my my gameplay of it gave it today. It's kind of an unfortunate playthrough. There's a lot of potential there, but I kind of squandered it, especially with Duality. Duality plus Shivs should have been a really good deck, but I took lots of random crap like pressure points and noxious fumes, so we died.